Welcome to a short video on the brief history of golf balls. Similarly to the golf club, the golf ball has also naturally undergone many transformations over many eras. From 1400 to 1617, it's been known that wooden-like balls have been used to play golf-like games, and officially golf from 1500 to 1617. These golf balls were made out of hardwoods such as beech or boxwood, and they have only really been found in this form on the east coast of Scotland, in St Andrews mainly. Then, in 1618, the feathery golf ball was introduced, and records show that many feathery golf balls were produced in St Andrews between 1618 and 1847. These golf balls were created by handcrafting a cowhide sphere and then stuffing it full of goose feathers. These balls typically only lasted 1 or 2 rounds and could only really be used in dry conditions, which, given the typical weather of St Andrews, could be a problem. Furthermore, most skilled feathery ball makers could only make 4 a day, hence they were quite expensive, usually equivalent to about a week's worth of wages on the average salary at the time. Hence, people were looking for new solutions on making more efficient and better value golf balls. So, in 1848, a student at the University of St Andrews called Reverend Robert Adams Patterson invented what is known as the gutty golf ball. These golf balls are made out of a material called gutta percha, which is the sap from a Malaysian tree of the same name, gutta percha. After their invention here in St Andrews, golfers began to realise that gutty golf balls had superior flight, aerodynamic performance, and they were a lot cheaper to produce than feathery golf balls. The original gutty golf ball that we saw before was always smooth. However, at some point in this 50-year period, golfers began to realise that if you played with the scuffed, smooth gutty golf balls with lots of indentations on them, then the golf ball would fly further, straighter. And so by accident, people realised that adding dimples to the ball would help increase performance. And so, at some point in this 50-year period, ball makers began to hand mould dimples into gutty golf balls. And this started the trend of adding dimples to golf balls that we are so familiar with today. In 1899, a new golf ball design was developed where the core of the golf ball was a tightly bound rubber material. And this distinction between the core of the ball and the cover of the ball forever changed golf ball design as we know it, and it continues to this present day. Rubber-cored golf balls became superior in flight, durability, and spin performance. Early rubber-cored golf balls still included a gutta percha covering, as we can see on the Spalding golf ball in this photo. And also note that the distinctive dimples that were discovered before are carried through. Midway through the 20th century, a new cover was introduced onto the rubber-cored golf ball design called the Balata cover, and these Balata balls were extremely popular from the mid-20th century right up until the 1990s. The modern golf ball that is in use today is the same rubber-cored golf ball design at heart, but now with a urethane elastomer cover, which further promotes distance, accuracy and forgiveness.